Hi guys, welcome. This is a general reading for all signs for the collective for the new moon in Leo, which will be exact here where I am at about 5:38 a.m. Eastern Time here in the US. So you want to check on the 16th, on Wednesday, you want to check your own local listings to be sure you get the time right. It's going to be big energy, guys. Most new moons aren't. This one is because this new moon will be squaring the planet Uranus. So a square is a hard geometric angle, kind of an intractable challenge being presented. Uranus is the great awakener. So the sensation is all about surprises, reversals, pivots. I say breakthroughs or breakdowns, but there can also be a little flavor of unconventional behavior, both from you or coming at you from others. Keep that in mind. Uranus rules the sign of Aquarius, which is the great unicorn. So little unconventionality creeps into this lunation. Be prepared for that. This square at the center of this new moon is interesting because at the same time that the moon is squaring Uranus, Mars is making a trine, right? A trine, very nice angle, supportive energy. So now think about that. If Mars, the god of war, the embodied action planet, is supporting Uranus and the new moon is bumping heads with Uranus, it can get messy. So there's a little instability in this lunation. I say keep your wits about you. Focus more on Leo coming, this Leo new moon in this Venus retrograde cycle feels better to me. Directly conjuncting Venus herself, right? Coming real close and holding hands with Venus herself. So the heart is lit up. So if there's all this shenanigans going on behind the scenes, lead with your heart. Now, we can get triggered given the backdrop of the sun squaring Uranus, the moon squaring Uranus, Mars getting into the mix. And again, we're in that anything can happen and probably will. So just anticipate those pivots and reversals and the instability, and keep your wits about you and keep an open heart. That's my advice. So be in consideration of what intentions you want to set in the Leo mansion, wherever that falls in your chart. Leo is where we learn to shine brightly. It's where we have our creative expression. It's also the sign that falls in the house of romance. So find where Leo falls in your chart. What I mean by that is what house is occupied mostly, there could be two, mostly by the sign of Leo. And that's the house, which is in that little, your natal chart, which looks like a pie. What slice of the pie it falls in Leo, or does Leo fall in, would be the better way to say it. And you can just Google it. I've got Leo mostly in my first house and a little bit of my second house. I Google Leo in the first house, second house, and I get a whole bunch of information about how that might impact me. What areas of life does that tap into for me? And that's the area of life that I want to set intentions around, right? Especially the second house stuff, because that's worth and value. And that's a money house too, right? So just check it out. Where does Leo fall in your chart? The house. Doesn't matter if there are any planets there or not. Please don't put in the comments, I have this planet in Leo at this point in Leo. Nope. Just the house. And trust that the moon and the sun are there because they're conjunct at every new moon. They're together. And Venus is there too. And so all that energy is supporting us to open our hearts, be big and bold with our intentions as we move into this next lunar cycle that officially starts tomorrow. So that's what I wanted to share with you. And now what I'm going to do is pull from Queen of the Moon Oracle. Yes, I have not used this deck in a while. I'm just curious to get a feeling for what's coming up for us. Queen of the Moon for the new moon in Leo. activate this reading. Oh my God. Okay. Can't make it up. Card 43, 4 and 3 is 7. So right there, Spirit's like, yeah, you nailed it, kid. Blue moon, the unexpected. This is a month of the blue moon, by the way. Blue moon is a second full, technically, a second, 2 full moons in the same calendar month. And August 30th, we will have our second full moon. So, but I love the phrase the unexpected, because that is that square to Uranus. Hilarious. Well, we got it. Let me just see if I can give you a little flavor of this, just a little bit. It makes me smile. For someone like me, that's like the chef's kiss of Spirit saying, yeah, you did pretty good there, kid. Okay, so the unexpected. No matter how well you plan, there is always room for the unexpected to occur. Build your resilience, as rare occurrences can happen. A visitor you have not seen in a long time may re-enter your life. Very true. Expect the unexpected. Anything can happen and probably will. And this new moon is certain to bring about some surprises, pivots. Yeah, be open to it. Someone may return for some of us. Very true, especially with Venus still retrograde, right? In Leo. I know, can't make it up. All right, guys, let me jump in. And just, I'm going to pull the spread. I'll give you my general impressions. And then we'll get some details with the clarifiers. This is for the new moon in Leo. Overall energy is the Magician. Yes. We have all the tools we need at our disposal to manifest that which we desire. So this is the card of manifestation. What's crossing it here? Oh, right, the challenge is the Empress, it's Venus. Is our heart open enough? Is our heart open enough to be in alignment with what we are seeking? Because we cannot manifest if our head and our heart are not aligned. This is Mercury, this is Venus. Okay, Mercury, the thoughts, Venus, the heart. They have to be in alignment. If they're not, you cannot manifest what you want. So this is our challenge, is to come from an open heart and be receptive without any expectation of what it looks like when it shows up. So what we're manifesting is more of the sense of what we want. It's the feeling of what we want. It's, right, what kind of relationship, or what kind of connection, what kind of for lack of a better phrase, what kind of future are we seeking in connection with another? That's how we manifest, from a feeling, not from the, well, it should be 6'2", brunette, hazel eye, right? Like, we've got to let go of attachment to form, of expectation of what it should look like. Focus on the feel. Yes, in unconscious awareness, Hanged Man in the past, Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in conscious awareness, Page of Wands in the near future, and then we've got, oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so guys, Spirit's talking to us about divine time, and this is about fatedness because we have the High Priestess and the hidden energy. I'm feeling for some of you there's been some separation, but things are about to change for the better. The outcome is the Ten of Cups. We have this lovely energy, and I think it all comes together with this. The pages are messengers, as you've heard me say 100 times. The Page of Wands feels like good news, somebody reaching out, good news, and you perceiving it as good news. So I already spoke about the Magician, and the Empress must be in alignment with what we are setting intentions for. Got to believe that we deserve it. In the unconscious awareness with the Hanged Man, it's about really taking a 30,000 foot view of the situation without any preconceived viewpoint. You want to look at the situation from all points of view. That's the benefit of the Hanged Man. It pumps the brakes enough, it presses pause enough for us to kind of pull ourselves out of the situation, look at it as objectively as we can, look at it through fresh eyes, or, you know, from the point of view of the other person even, so that we sort of know what it is we're calling in. We know what it is that we're waiting for some enlightenment around. Knight of Cups in the past. This is, definitely an offer from the heart. My guess is that has not yet fully arrived, because we've got the Queen of Pentacles in conscious awareness. And to me, this is coming through as that clarity of what we want for the future. When I was talking about what we're manifesting, and I said I couldn't find the words, and like, what do you want for the future? That's how this looks, right? She's kind of sitting there, very comfortable in her own skin, very self-assured. This is a feminine archetype of a life partner, and it almost looks like she's meditative about the future and about the life she's creating for herself, yes, but in concert with another. As I said, we have the beautiful Page of Wands in the near future, some positive, uplifting news, and then I think we're off to the races. So that looks good. Let's jump in with some clarifiers. So far I've done Aries through Cancer. I'll get the Leo and Virgo readings up this week as well. And all those readings, the Four of Wands has come in, the Ten of Cups has come in, the Empress has been there, the Emperor in some, the Ace of Cups a lot. And I'm feeling like there are big shifts and changes for the better coming from many of you. And that's what I'm seeing here, right? If what we're trying to manifest is commitment, is life partnership, Ten of Pentacles has been in a lot of the readings as well, then we've got to get our head in the game. We've got to get our head and our heart aligned, that we're worthy of it, that, come from our higher selves, and trust in the timing. Trust in the timing. Something is unfolding. Spirit's going to give us more information about this Wheel of Fortune, which is now out twice. But to me, it's talking about destiny unfolding in divine time. Good karma coming in. Let's see this Hanged Man. Justice. Five of Swords, Page of Swords. Okay, so some of you in your unconscious awareness, I feel like the way you're seeing the situation is something has played out unfairly and you don't know how that even happened. The Page of Swords underneath suggests some question, some lingering search for a truth. Because with the Five of Swords, it feels like, you might have been hearing a lot of things. Sometimes it's a little gossipy. Sometimes the Five of Swords, it comes through as gaslighting, like somebody just blew a whole lot of smoke, where, and I'm not buying what they're selling. So with this Hanged Man, it's about looking at a situation that feels unfair, or that feels like a setup even for some of you, not all of you, but some of you. And with the Page of Swords underneath, being open to what you hear, being open to truths. That Five of Swords is like my least favorite card. Every time it shows up, I get like a little chill up my spine. Because it's almost sometimes with the Five of Swords, there's an energy built in of I can't win. Like this defeated energy. So I'm feeling some of you may be feeling like this is so unfair, and I can't, I can't win. I can't go up against this. I don't know how. I don't know what's really going on. That Page of Swords is the Spire Detective of the Tarot. So in a sense, it's like I'm looking for an answer, for some clarity. I'm not finding it here. So the Hanged Man is good because in a way it gives you an opportunity to pull yourself out of the situation and take a look at everything from a safe vantage point. Let's look at the Knight of Cups in the past. Temperance, Queen of Swords, Five of Cups. Wow. Yep. I'm getting the impression that something has happened here where it's almost as if you feel that someone kind of made promises they had no intention of keeping. That's just what's coming through with that Five of Swords. Someone blowing smoke, someone telling you what you wanted to hear and not following through. As patient as you were with Temperance, that was about a lot of self-control and restraint. And here with that Queen of Swords, keeping a level head, not getting hyper emotional about the situation. But this person is telling me, they're offering me that they're emotionally available, that they're, but that's not what's the lived experience. So with the Five of Cups, there's some sadness around it. I don't feel it's regret. I feel it's sadness. There's sadness because something you were very patient and very, together about in terms of holding it all together and staying focused and being reasonable and keeping a level head. And it just kind of feels to me with these two fives in particular, it's been very disappointing. My goodness, guys. So let's see the Queen of Pentacles in our conscious awareness. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so there's some stuff we're working through. Got it. But the new moon is about manifesting. And I feel in this beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy, what we're manifesting is, okay, well, show me the way to calmer waters with this person that I love, in a connection that I want, in a soul bond that I feel. Show me the way forward, beyond this unhappiness, past this energy of defeat. Because I believe I deserve this. I believe I am worthy, says the Queen of Pentacles. And the Six of Swords with the King of Cups and the Two of Cups underneath, very positive, in conscious awareness, counterbalancing what's going on underneath. And then we have this Page of Wands in the near future. Whoa. I still feel it's good news. Like an end to some form of doublespeak. Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands can come through as player energy. So I'm not trying to do spiritual bypass here. It's just that I feel the Seven of Swords is more connected to the Ten of Swords. So if there was a painful ending, if there was something that felt deceptive or that felt like you questioned this person's intentions, Five of Swords, Five of Cups, right? The emotional availability that never was felt like, yeah, you just blew smoke. I keep saying that phrase. So I'm not connecting the Seven of Swords with this Page of Wands. I think the Page of Wands comes in as good news that you have put an end to that energy. The Knight of Pentacles moves forward slowly, more methodically, more consciously, with conscious intention, begins with the end in mind. I do feel like something positive is coming toward you that draws an end to either some measure of a painful ending that was based on some form of deception or a perceived betrayal, something that you feel kind of came out of nowhere or that maybe was always there but you didn't see. So I'm seeing the end of that, and the good news is things move forward more methodically. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune from Spirit. Yep. And Spirit's saying the divine timing that's guiding this connection is bringing in some big change and transformation that sets you on a whole new path. And it's coming in as a wish granted as some form of wish fulfillment. Excuse me. So this is Uranus right here, by the way, the expect the unexpected. So I do feel like things might turn a bit on a dime. And you may see the other side of this whole situation in a very transformed way. So I'm seeing this positively, even though I've got that Page of Wands with the Seven of Swords, which normally I would read a little bit differently. But because of this whole reading, which I take into account, I'm seeing that you're moving beyond it slowly, and whatever news is coming your way is very positive and uplifting. So let's see the High Priestess and the hidden energies. Yeah. Right. The apology comes in. This is your person behind the scenes. Coming forward with a message of love or apology, seeking this new beginning and some form of reconciliation. I do feel it's very triumphant, but it's interesting because it's almost like it's hidden from you right now. The High Priestess, there's a little secrecy around it. So what I was perceiving here in this good news is what I see playing out in the hidden energy. The good news is, I'm sorry. The good news is, of course I love you. The good news is, let's just start over. Let's find our way back to each other. Six of Wands. And let's just start over. Here's my offer of commitment, of up-leveling the connection, taking it to the next level, whatever that means for you. So Spirit's telling you something's growing, changing, transforming, and it sets you on this whole new path, possibly unexpectedly, with the Fool, requiring you to take a leap of faith to some degree. And then I see it here in the hidden energies. So let's go ahead and look at the Ten of Cups. I'm like, seriously. Just so beautiful. I mean, can you just soak that in? Just take that in. That is your new moon in Leo. Okay, it's beautiful energy. I like literally don't want to touch it, but I'm gonna anyway because that's what I do. And here we go with the Knight of Cups next. Beautiful energy. And now in unconscious awareness, we have the Five of Pentacles. But listen, it's coming through reversed. It brings in all this beautiful energy, brings in the stability that has been missing. Takes this Five of Pentacles and reverses its energy. So no more instability, only happiness. There's the Knight of Cups from the past that sort of didn't deliver on his promise. I'm only saying he because it's a knight and they show a male figure, but it certainly can be a woman. We never look at gender when we're looking at the court cards, actually. But it feels to me like the outcome here has fantastic potential for, we got beyond it. We made it through. I'm not seeing the Nine of Wands here, but I'm feeling that perseverance. I'm feeling that like hanging by our fingernails, right? And it just feels to me like everything comes full circle in a beautiful way. And we level up to a new higher timeline. It's beautiful energy. Let me give you the astrology that showed up here. Before I do that, there's a link in the description box below in the first sentence that will take you to the extended. I go all around the zodiac, Aries through Pisces, giving you 8 opportunities, because Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for you and for your divine counterpart. 8 opportunities to receive messages that may support you during this new moon. And of course, I want to look at the challenge, the unexpected plot twist with the square to Uranus. And I want to look at the opportunities, and I want to look at some intention stuff. So that's what we're going to do. Here's who shows up. We've got Mercury and the Magician rules Virgo and Gemini. The Empress is Venus that rules Taurus and Libra. We have Taurus in the Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune comes out twice. That is Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius. We have Neptune here in the Hanged Man, which rules Pisces. Justice is Libra. And our Page of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Knight of Cups is here twice. That is Pisces. Temperance is Sagittarian energy. Queen of Swords is more Libra. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. King of Cups, Scorpio. The Page of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Our Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. The Death card is Scorpio. Uranus here, like I said, with the Fool, which rules Aquarius. High Priestess is Pisces, and our Page of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then the Sun is the Sun, but it rules Leo, and that's what I have for you. So the link to the extended is below. I'll be there in a second. See you there. Bye for now.